Echo, echo. I
It's
can hear you
probably
better now.
okay. Cause I was gonna say it's probably my grandkids because they watching something on TikTok.
Yeah, you good. So Miss Kim, so we all understand that consequences will be faced eventually. But the thing about it is, how do you feel about your child still being on tour with the same group? Well, not group, but the same individual that put his hands on her.
To be honest, I can't say what I really want to say, but
Because this could be really terrifying. The fact that
yeah, but
your child is with somebody.
I know she'll be okay. Because to be
Okay.
honest, I'm gonna tell you like this: if Terry was in that room,
Mm-hmm.
that would have never happened.
Yeah,
I know for a fact.
that's a fact.
I know that for a fact. And when I did talk to her, and then I talked to Terry, I had told Terry I knew it was his birthday, and I wanted him to go enjoy himself.
Yeah.
I told them to take her to the hospital. Terry
Okay.
told him first, but I told him because she's never had a seizure in her life,
Yeah.
and that's something not to play.
Yeah,
And like
especially having a
I
seizure.
told people before also today that she was in the wrong, and he definitely was in the wrong because he took it too entirely too far.
So let me ask you a question. Where was the other individuals in the house when Benet was getting, allegedly, not
Okay,
allegedly, yeah.
from what I understood, they were all ready to leave to go to New York, and they was putting stuff in the Sprinter van. The only person that was
So
in
this
there
was
was
happening while they were still all around, but they just happened to be in
no,
a different
no.
room.
They were all like most of them were downstairs from in the
Okay.
hotel, putting stuff in the Sprinter van.
Okay, so this is the hotel.
Yeah,
Okay.
BJ was the only one that was in that room when the altercation took place.
Okay. And do you thank BJ for being there? Because
Yes,
Benet stated that
yes.
she felt like if BJ wasn't there,
He
she could have
wasn't
lost
there.
lost her
Yes,
life tonight.
yes, yes. I do. Yes, I do, and
That's
I know.
terrifying.
Oh, I know, and y'all know me. I tend to say a whole lot, but I'm on a different type of journey, and I'm trying to do better. And I
Mhm.
say less.
But at
I'm
the end of the day,
saying
this is
less.
your child. You know what I'm saying? So even if you wanted to
Exactly.
speak up and say how you wanted to feel, at the end of the day, this is your
Exactly.
child. You birthed her. So you have every right to feel how
Exactly.
you feel.
Exactly. And I mean, I know I got a lot of people that don't like me because I am her mama, and they say different things. But at the end of the day, you're not a parent. You don't know what I went through. You don't know what I went through for my pregnancy to have her to be here on this earth, and then for someone to disrespect her, you're disrespecting me.
Yeah, that's a violating right there. Once you put your hands on my daughter, all bets are loose.
Yes, that is
So
true. That is true.
that's just terrifying right there. I would have honestly been in shock knowing the fact that my daughter
Well, I
is.
was, mind you, I'm at work, and I'm like ready to act a donkey. I had to really, you know, talk to my kids, because my kids, they found out because it was all over social media. Her sisters, they found out. Her father found out. I mean, I was the only one that really knew at first, and then when it went to the social media, then that's when I started getting phone calls from family members.
Hmm. Yeah, that's quite terrifying. So let me ask you a question. Moving forward, do you feel like that is okay for them to be around each other?
No,
Like, no.
no.
Now, how do you feel like Manny should handle this moving forward, knowing that he's.
I've already talked to him,
Hmm.
and something needs to be done, and he's in agreement with me. So we'll see,
Okay.
because they'll be coming here to my city. So we'll see.
Mm.
We'll
Oh,
see.
I like the sound of that. Sound like you stand on business.
I stay standing on business.
We likes that. We likes that. We
I know
likes
you
that.
do. I know you
Yes,
do,
and
because you
and it's
messy.
Yeah, no shade. I very much am. But the point about it is, it's just still the principle that your child was being touched. So I
Yeah,
understand that.
exactly.
You get what I'm saying? At the end of
Exactly.
the day,
I
you
stand
touched
on
my child,
business.
now you need to be touched.
Yep. Yep.
I get that. I
Yep.
totally do.
Yep.
I get that. And this,
And
I'm sorry because I know that would probably have your mind just all everywhere, knowing the fact that you can't even get to her. Your daughter's at the hospital. You're not able to be there with her.
right.
So I just know it's a lot on your mind right now. And
But
as a
I
parent, a
was
lot of people
okay
not gonna
because,
understand that.
to be honest, I was okay because she had Nia and Chris and
Okay.
Nunu. I was fine, especially with Nia, because I love me some Nia and I love Chris. They're genuine, non-messy people. I truly care about them. And Nunu is one of the originals that I've known when she was, in the circle with Damari and them.
Mm.
So I was cool.
This sounds crazy. I wonder how Damari feel about this, how a group of her friends feel about this,
Right.
because this is going to create an issue that I don't even know
Yeah,
how.
because I don't, like I said, I got so many phone calls, so many text messages, so many inboxes. It wasn't, it wasn't even funny. And I don't do this, I don't come up on nobody's stuff, but at the end of the day, that's my child,
Right.
mine, and
Now
I don't play about mine.
let me ask you a question real quick, right? When it comes down to TJ telling his side of the story, do you personally believe that some of the things that he said may be the truth?
I'm gonna tell you like this: Benet is a mini me, and I know she'll get down with the get down. But at the end of the day, like I said, for you to go as far as you went,
Somebody calling your
that's
phone.
out of order.
They call like 3 times.
You're out of order.
So you don't believe some of the things that he may have said.
Her hitting him with her mug, I believe
Yeah.
it. Her
Okay.
hitting him with an iron, I believe it. Because look at her and look at him. Come on now. Come on now.
This is
That's all, that's all I gotta say. I ain't saying my daughter was in the right, and I ain't saying, both of them was wrong. But
Yeah.
if I'm a female and a man is trying to manhandle me, I'm gonna pick up whatever I gotta pick up to try to bash your head in too.
Yeah. And I think at all costs she had to do whatever it was needed to protect herself.
Exactly.
Honestly.
Exactly.
This shit is crazy.
It's beyond crazy.
It definitely is, and I just know that I can only imagine how Benet feels because she actually really do like that boy.
Exactly.
So let me ask
Exactly.
you a question. Moving forward, if things do get right between Benet and TJ, would you support it?
I don't know, and I'm gonna be honest, because all you gotta do is mess over me one time. I'm different. I'm old school. I'm from the old school.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
I get that
But
because I can
like
honestly understand because
I do want to say
this is
this. I'm gonna say this though. I don't hate nobody, but I just dislike the ways. I don't hate him. I feel like he got anger issues. He needs to seek help, because you see what happened between him and Ida. Let's keep it real. He had issues with Ida.
But let me ask you. Let me ask you. You can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Let me
I can
ask you
hear
a
you.
question because I want to know how you feel about this since you said you old school. There was a video that surfaced around social media when TJ, BJ, and KJ had hit this girl at the club for defending their girlfriends. How do you feel about that? Because a lot of people feel like once a woman beater is always a woman beater. And Benet was for it. Now everybody's against it. So a lot of people want to know, how do you feel about that?
To be honest, I'm the type of person, I don't feel like a man should ever, if a woman is, I don't feel like a man should ever get into, like they say, a woman shouldn't get into a man's altercation. I don't feel like a man should get into women's altercation either. But the situation with, now I'm gonna say this, the situation how they did Brooklyn, I can understand why KJ did what he did. I get it.
Okay.
I
All
get
right.
it.
Now,
But
how about TJ and BJ also jumping in?
with that, I don't understand. Me personally, I never understood it because see, I didn't look at the full. I didn't look at the full video or whatever because, like I said, I try. My thing is I'm trying to move differently in my life and trying to. I'm trying to act. I'm trying to act right, and I don't want to be in mess. So I don't understand why that. I don't understand that. But when it comes to my daughter, it's totally different. To be honest, I really don't care about anybody else's, but this is my child.
You just not playing behind that one,
I'm
so
not
I get
playing.
it.
I never have played behind none of my daughters. None of
Yeah.
my daughters. Anybody in Indianapolis
is-
will tell you how I come behind my daughters.
Now, this is someone that keeps in the comments keeps saying that we're biased, and I haven't said anything for me to be biased.
I've never
So
been biased.
So
Go ahead.
Precious, when you said that, who were you saying is biased, Precious?
I'm saying her mom is being biased right now. Because as a female, you know not to put your hands on no man. Like, what do you
At
think
the
you're gonna
end of the
get back?
day, if you got something that belongs to me and I'm asking you to give me my stuff and you don't, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get my shit. I'm not being biased. I'm being straightforward. So please don't come up here with no bullshit with me. Because I'm not for the mess. I've been calm with people when they've been in my inbox about this stuff. You can say everybody got an opinion, just like you got an asshole. Don't play with me. Please don't.
Even
Because if it
before.
was your child, if it was yours, you'll be saying something totally different. I don't
Okay,
want to hear
wait.
what you got to say. Let's keep it a whole 1,000. Let's keep it a whole buck.
But
I don't
Benet
give a
stated
fuck
that
about
she
what none of
swung
y'all got to
first.
say.
Oh, that's how you clear it, bitch.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Ooh, that was harsh. I felt that when I got up out your face, though, Mama Dukes. I had to drop it real quick. I'm sorry, Precious. I felt when I had to just drop you because she cleared you. She did that real cool too. I ain't gonna lie. So we had to get you on out of here. You can try again next Tuesday though. So yeah, Mama Dukes. We understand where you coming from. This is it's just a lot. And honestly, I feel like right now we just need to keep an eye in our prayers and just hope that
Yes, please do.
Yeah, we don't, because a seizure, especially the way that a seizure, if I've read it correctly, a seizure, once you have a seizure the first time, there's a chance that you can get it the second
You
time, the
get
third
it
time, and
another
the
one,
fourth time.
and that's nothing to play with. And
It's
I'm in the
definitely
medical
not.
field. I'm in the medical field,
Yeah.
and I know
That's
that.
honestly something that you shouldn't play with. So I hope that Benet honestly is okay. I haven't got the chance to talk to her yet. It caught me such as like, a random,
Right.
shocked because I was on TikTok live when they're telling me about it, and I had to literally go on MessyMaj to go read and see what's going on because I didn't see what was going on. So all of this is new to me. So I don't know. They say that KJ's in here. I don't know if KJ wants to get up on here and speak about this. I don't know.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that KJ's one of TJ homeboys. Have you spoke to TJ since the situation occurred?
I spoke to him early this morning after it happened.
Okay. Damn. And how? What were some of the things he was saying? Was he trying to justify what happened? Was he taking accountability? Like,
No accountability. He was with whatever I was on.
And when you said whatever you was on, like so far as like what? I'm confused.
When I say whatever I was on, when I said that you can get touched
Oh.
for touching mine.
Wow. Okay. So that's what he meant. Okay, got it. Oh wow. So TJ's at the point where it's though, okay, I'm gonna just have to stand on business when I see whoever I gotta run into.
Right. And I want him to. Don't
Say
be
that
scared.
again?
I said, and I wanted him to. Don't be scared. You weren't scared when you did what you did.
Oh wow. This is crazy. But you don't support for women touching men?
I don't feel like I don't feel like it's right. But if whatever you got to do at all costs, if you in an altercation and you got to protect yourself, then you protect yourself. Period.
Now, this is what I will say. I think a lot of people fail to realize, and this is what I did say earlier, and this is on both parts. You have to remember that Benet's only like 100 and something pounds. And
She's less than 100. No, she's not even 100 pounds.
She's less than that?
Yes.
Okay, so she's probably less than 100 pounds, and you got to think of it from, Benet, you shouldn't have hit him because you got to
Right.
remember that you're less than 100 pounds, and TJ also have to remember that, okay, she hits me, but it's okay for me to bear hug her, shove her a little bit, push her
And
just a
that's what
little
I
bit,
said.
but
That's what
not
I
to
said
choke
when,
her out because she's less than 100 pounds.
yeah, and that's what I said, because somebody
Yeah.
got on my live today. I said it's not right for a female to do anything like that, and if a guy is getting hit by a female, they can bear hug. She little, you can bear hug her.
100% correct. She's not that, she's not that hard to stop. It shouldn't have got to the point that you should have.
Yeah.
If I know, that's like me choking out Dollars, and I know that Dollars is so small, I shouldn't
Right.
have to choke Dollars out. I can literally just use my hand to push her back. I can use
Right.
my hand just to push her back all the way so she can't even hit me.
Right.
So, and as they
Yeah.
stated, he did push her first.
Yeah, that's what
So it was almost.
yeah, that's what I know. Cause
Yeah,
like I said, I got the phone call.
that's sad, and I'm sorry that you went through that. Especially while she's on tour. It's supposed to be a celebrating
It's
moment,
supposed to
not
be
a
fun
a sad
time.
one.
Yeah, cause
And
I'm
this is
like,
not the first.
yeah.
This is not the first time something happened. I don't know if you know, but allegedly, Manny's security guard was beating on Lena at one point.
I heard that. And
Say that again.
I said I heard about that, and I find that
Oh
crazy too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
very
he
disrespectful.
and mind
I think
as well.
I think
May not have
didn't he
as
get let go? Didn't he get let go?
let go at fact. But the thing, he did.
Okay.
Yes, he did. And Lena had scratches on her face. He had scratches on her stomach and all types of stuff. So that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with this time
That's
around,
crazy.
but it's like it just gives me weird vibes.
Hmm.
I'm just getting like weird
It definitely
vibes.
gives me weird vibes too. Well, Mama Dukes, they're saying that I'm breaking up. So if there is anything that else that I have to come on here and talk about, you're always welcome to join.
Okay. All right,
Okay, well, I'm gonna
thanks.
talk to you soon. I'll follow you on TikTok.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Bye.
keep your head up.
I will. Thanks. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye bye. So y'all, I am gonna get off because y'all seeing that I'm lagging and stuff like that. So I'm gonna just get